and consumers, and it renders advice to consumers. It also grants credit facilities to customers, and it participates in hawking. Now let's consider factors in setting up a retail trade. I mean factors considered in setting up a retail trade. 1. Amount of capital. To determine the amount of capital deemed adequate for the business is a factor. Another one is choice of goods. This helps to determine the appropriate types of goods for sale. And we also have shops location. This helps to find a suitable location for the shop. And also sources of goods. This helps to find out and know appropriate sources for the purchase of goods for sale. And price fixing. This has to do with fixing appropriate profitable selling prices for the goods. And we also have to consider the choice, the means of transportation that will facilitate the business. Types of small-scale retailer. Small-scale retailer. These are hawking, store holdings, single shop, mobile shop, tied shop, and so on. Hawking is a petty trader who moves from one place to another for the sales of goods. Store holding is a small enclosed area beside the road or in a market with either a table, a mat, or tarpaulin spread on the ground upon which articles of trade, that's goods, are displayed for sales to the final consumers. Single shops are stores properly equipped with fittings and fixtures upon which goods are displayed for sales. Mobile shops move from one place, like villages, town, or part of it, to another, with the aid of vehicles, motor cars, bicycles, and so on and so forth, to sell their goods. Tied shop is a small-scale retail outlet that deals in one line of goods which the manufacturer supplies directly to the retailer. That's the seller. Types of large-scale retailer. These are multiple shops, is also known as chain stores, departmental stores, supermarkets, cooperative stores, mail order firms, and so on and so forth. Multiple shops. Multiple shops have many branches which are widely spread throughout the country. They are big shops that sell one particular type of goods, like shoe only, or books and stationery only. Departmental stores. These are large retail outlets that have several departments under one roof, and each department sells one type of goods. Supermarkets are very large retail shops, well stocked with goods of daily needs or regularly demanded items. We also have cooperative stores. These are set up by a particular group of people, especially low-income earners, in order to reduce their cost of living by buying their regular demanded household goods at the shop at relatively low prices. And we also have mail order firms. These are large retail firms that sell its goods mainly through post office. It has only a large warehouse where the goods are properly stored and withdrawn from the warehouse whenever customers place orders. Now we talk about advantages of small-scale retail over large-scale retail. 1. Easy to start and run. It can come into existence with little or no capital. 2. Provide door-to-door selling. They move goods around the town and from one doorstep to another. Also, have longer hours of operation than large shops. Single shops operate for almost 24 hours to attend to customers. That's the buyers. Also, they easily grant credit. Small retailers, especially single shops, readily extend credit to all and sundry. They have more cordial relationship with customers. They give greater attention to their customers and suppliers than large retail shops. Advantages of large retailers over small retailers. 1. Stocking a variety of goods. Large retail shops like supermarkets, department stores, stock varieties of goods to meet the needs of both black and white men. Have larger capital than small retailers. This enables them to buy in a very large quantity, directly from manufacturers and at lower prices than those at which small retailers acquire their goods. Also, nationwide advertising. They advertise their goods and services in the national mass media, like newspapers, magazines, radio, etc. This makes the entire public to know the range of goods and services they offer. And they also have they provide better environment for shopping than small retailers. They make their goods available for sales in air-conditioned rooms. They also attend to distant customers. Large retail outlets, especially mail order firms, can sell their goods to anybody in different parts of the world. Reasons why retail business may fail. 1. Insufficient funds may restrain them from acquiring a large quantity of assorted and highly demanded goods. 2. Inability to secure appreciable amount of loan hinders their rate of growth. Another one is the business cannot make much sale if it is located in a very remote area or in a place without adequate number of customers. Also, the inability to establish good relationship with customers has bad effects on the business. And if the hours of operation is too low, the rate of progress will be painfully slow. Now, let's talk about modern trend in retailing. The rapid growth in trade in the 28th century has led to the introduction of certain measures to facilitate trade. They quicken the process of purchases, payments, safety in delivery of goods to buyers, and so on and so forth. They are pre- and after-sales services, self-service principle, and branding. Now let's explain pre-sale services. They are services which a trader renders to potential buyers before the goods are actually bought or paid for. The services enable the buyer to know the price of the product and those of similar brands, terms of sales, how the commodity works, how to maintain it or make minor repairs, telling the customers the importance or usefulness of the products. After sales service. These are services which a seller renders to a customer after he might have bought certain commodities like vehicles, ships, and other machines. And here we talk about self-service principle. It is a system in which some large retailers like departmental stores allow their customers to go into the shops to inspect and pick items which they wish to buy and later go to the cashier for payment. Branding. It is the act of giving distinctive name to a product for the purpose of easy reference and identification. Now we talk about